turns out I need to make another video explaining a few things, because there are a few fuckwits who don't understand what's going on. They can't read statistics and figures from the government's own website. And apparently I'm a massive conspiracy theorist. So let's look at some facts from the government's own website. So to date, as of the 2nd of May 2020, we are 26,000 deaths lower than to date in 2018. That's the Office for National Statistics. I mean, I'm not sure if I'm just not remembering rightly, but does anyone remember the pandemic of 2018? Anyone? No, because there wasn't one. It was just relatively accurately recorded deaths from everything else, from the normal seasonal flu. Now, everyone's telling me, oh, you clearly haven't been in a hospital, they are overrun, they're bursting at the seams. Wrong. I have been in a hospital 3 times in the last 4 weeks, actually. Twice I went to A&E. The first time I went, there was 1 person. The second time I went, there was no one there at all. When I was actually in A&E, in the cubicles, out of the 12 beds, 2 were filled. The doctors were not wearing masks, they were not wearing gloves, they were shaking hands, they were laughing, they were absolutely... There was nothing there. There was nothing for them to do. They were joking about how one of them was going to go home. I mean, I took pictures, but I mean, you know, just a conspiracy theorist. Oh yeah, COVID-19 is so deadly. All these people are dying. Okay, so it's so deadly, but postmen can go and work. These shop workers who are in contact with people all day, every day, they can work. The delivery drivers, they can work. The policemen, they can work in close proximity to people as well. Paramedics, they can work. So all these people who can work because they can't work from home and are key workers that we clap for every Thursday, God, they can work and they are immune from getting this deadly virus that's going to wipe out the world. Right, so I'm glad we've understood that one. Secondly, actually I'm not even second, there's so many I've lost count. So Bill Gates has spent years saying how massively overpopulated we are, how as a country, as a nation and as the world, we need to massively depopulate or we're gonna run out of everything. We're gonna run out of oil, food, blah blah blah, all that bullshit. But now he's turned a corner. Now he wants to save us all. We're not overpopulated anymore. I mean, he wants us to all live and he wants us to carry on living a long, normal, healthy life with this magical fucking unicorn vaccine that he's managed to make in a couple of months. I mean, apart from this, the quickest vaccine to ever be manufactured and put on the market was 5 years. 5 years. And that was rushed through, majorly rushed through. But now, fuck me, couple of months. Absolutely brilliant. What else? Oh yeah. So I don't understand, because I don't have children, I don't have elderly, immune compromised family. Actually, I tick all of those boxes. I mean, my dad could probably pass as OAP, I'm sure he'll love that. I have an immune compromised daughter, which everyone, I'm pretty sure who knows me, is aware of. Delilah was born at 26 weeks. She's got chronic lung disease. Marley, my son, has congenital heart disease, just like I do. I've got a pacemaker. I've also got other health issues. So I'm pretty certain that, considering I do so much research, if I genuinely thought that there was a cause for concern, I would be sticking to lockdown rules. I mean, it was only just before Christmas that I kept my children off school for 2 weeks because they were doing the flu mist in school. And the flu mist, by the way, sheds for up to 30 days. And I didn't want my children to get ill, so I kept them at home. But then, I was called crazy. I was called crazy for keeping my children at home whilst the whole school and most of the country had a live virus put in them that was shedding. So that is crazy, but staying at home for something that we don't actually have a proper test for or can accurately diagnose isn't. Just be aware of that. That's not crazy. So once again, everyone got really super pissed off when their children couldn't go to school anymore for a disease that they didn't have. The irony in that. Another thing. So I feel like we need to thank COVID-19 because it's been a fucking miracle for curing cancer. Curing cancer, curing pneumonia, curing flu, heart disease, heart attacks, strokes, fucking cured them all. We need to be fucking thanking God for this one. Because if you go on to, once again, the government of Office for National Statistics and look at the deaths for every single thing that I just listed, they are at a 93-year low. I mean, I'm not going to tell you why I think that is, because I'll get called a conspiracy theorist again. But, I mean, the government itself and the CDC and the British Medical Association have released statements saying that because they cannot accurately test people with COVID-19, they're just putting down anyone that has a temperature, that has a cough, who dies as COVID-19. But like I said, it is curing cancer, so we should be thanking it. So for everyone who doesn't understand why I'm protesting this lockdown, or why I'm not scared, or, you know, that I'm putting everyone else at risk, maybe you could just literally just do a little bit of research and stop being such a fucking idiot and letting the government control you. Because that's it. Have a look at the Mental Health Act that they've amended. Have a look at the Vaccination Act that they've amended. Have a look at everything that they have taken opportunity, which they've been waiting for, to amend. Have a look at how many human rights you have just lost in the last 60 days, and then get back to me.